In this video, we will show you the things to see and do in Norfolk, Virginia in 2 days. We arrive in Norfolk, Virginia in time for brunch at Grain Restaurant and Bar for their Eat All You Can breakfast buffet. This restaurant and bar is located on the 5th floor of Hilton Norfolk the Main Hotel with a tourist patio offering views of downtown Norfolk and the Elizabeth River. Parking is free behind the hotel at the Plume Street Garage if you have your parking ticket validated at the restaurant. The wide array of breakfast menu, including seafood, are so good and delicious.
Cheers!
It's also fresh.
Really fresh. It's briny, but it's not overwhelmingly salty, and it's really ocean fresh and succulent.
The Cajun taste is so good. The spiciness is just right, and it's so fresh, the shrimp, and it's so yummy.
It's meaty, fresh, and has that subtly sweet flavor.
Our server said that the cinnamon buns or the sticky buns is the customer's favorite here.
So let's taste this. Okay. Well, it's good, but not my favorite. That was a very good brunch buffet.
And we have a very good server. His name is Van.
Excellent service here. We are really full and we are ready to explore Norfolk.
Then we went to Chrysler Museum with about 50 galleries showcasing various art pieces that includes glass, paintings, sculpture, photography, and other decorative arts. Then we went to the second floor showcasing European and American exhibits, including a temporary display of art from the Hampton Roads High School. Then back down to the first floor with European, Egyptian, South Asia, and Southeast Asian exhibits. And this art glass sculpture is jaw-dropping. Also on the ground floor is a gallery of photography of the Beatles, and next to it is a fine cafe and a small museum shop.
That was a really nice museum. Did you enjoy?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so from here, we're gonna check out the Chrysler Glass Studio. From noon to 1, they have this demonstration for glass making, and then outside those hours, they have glass making class. If you wanna join that, I think for a fee, I'm not sure, but there's no fee to enter to watch the demo, and you can watch a little bit the class.
We drove past the Ghent neighborhood and The Hague on our way to the Hermitage Museum and Gardens. This museum showcases a historic house and some important art and other material collection. It is also a venue for outdoor weddings and reception and other events. Lumpia and Company is located in neighboring city of Virginia Beach.
So we ordered the sampler, which is 3 different flavors. So we ordered the buffalo chicken and Philly steak, and then the classic. This is the classic. It's basically the wrapper. The lumpia wrapper is typically or traditionally made of flour, cornstarch, and water. It is actually thin and delicate, but strong enough to hold the filling. So the filling here is the usual ground beef or ground chicken, but in this case, the classic, they have the ground beef. It's crunchy and meaty and flavorful. So aside from the ground beef, there's celery, carrots, I believe, onions.
I think that's sweet and sour, the traditional sweet and sour sauce.
Still very hot. It's fresh from the frying pan. I ate the whole thing. It's the Philly steak. It has provolone and peppers and onions. And this is the first time I tasted this kind of flavor. And it's really good. The buffalo chicken has provolone cheese and it's spicy, but not too overwhelmingly spicy. So crunchy and hot and spicy.
So what's your favorite?
Actually, I like the buffalo. Aside from the traditional, I like the buffalo. And then the Philly steak.
That's the creamy apple crisp right there. The banana bomb, otherwise known as Towne. And that's the fried Oreo lumpia right there.
Oh, looks so delicious.
All of these dessert lumpia are incredibly scrumptious, with Oreo lumpia as our favorite.
When people see our menu, they can tell, like, obviously this is not your traditional Filipino joint. But yeah, I mean, I'm Filipino American, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to reflect in the menu. So
Yeah. Next time we'll take that.
the curry veggie. You know what's funny? My favorite, and like one of the most popular ones is the bacon Gouda burger.
So at least there's a reason to come back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. Nice to meet you,
Pleasure
Zach.
to meet y'all.
It's time to check in to Hilton Norfolk, the main hotel.
The view outside. Thanks to my daughter Kat for booking this hotel for my birthday. Love you, Kat.
For dinner, we went to Alkaline.
I had a triple garlic katsu ramen while you have the...
Tonkatsu.
And we could not vlog inside because it was full pack. We had to wait for 15 minutes. We did not make a reservation, but it's fine. It's a short wait. Everything was so good. The broth was so creamy and full of umami flavor. And what do you think?
It is very good.
Delightful and enjoyable textural experience from the, what they call this one, chewy noodles to the, in my case, the katsu, the crispy but tender pork, and yours was the soft, and it's warm, perfect for this cold, rainy Saturday evening here in Norfolk. That ends our day, and see you tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. We are here at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. This is the only African American basilica here in the United States. Oh, wow. We're now here at the MacArthur Memorial.
So General Douglas MacArthur was a very famous and very distinguished officer with impressive record during World War I. So after he retired from the U.S. Army, he became a defense advisor to the Philippine government. But then he was recalled to active duty to the United States Army Forces before the outbreak of the Pacific War between the United States and the Empire of Japan to become the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Army Forces. He stayed in the Philippines and his family, but then during the invasion of the Japanese in the Philippines, the U.S. government advised him to relocate to Australia. But as soon as he came to Australia, he had this promise, and I shall quote, "I came through and I shall return." And so he fulfilled his promise to return to the Philippines in October 1944. He waited along the shores of the province of Leyte, where I grew up in the Philippines.
Just steps from our hotel is Nauticus, a superb maritime discovery center offering a unique form of experiential learning and interactive play for all ages. And part of the museum is the impressive Battleship Wisconsin, with so much history and insight behind it that even the non-naval enthusiast can truly appreciate. Together with Schooner Virginia, they tell the story of the maritime environment, industry, and the military. Adjacent to Nauticus is Towne Point Park, a well-kept waterfront park with lots of grassy areas, trails, and benches. with a terrific view of the harbor and Elizabeth River. The ambience is serene, but when concerts and other events are held, can be a very lively place to be entertained and enjoyed. And next to the park is the Waterside, a marketplace with restaurants, specialty retail shops, food courts, and nightlife activities. To end our second day in Norfolk, we went to a sushi restaurant called Hokkaido, and it was all so delectable. And this one is the soft shell crab. If you find value with this content, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next video will be released. Thank you for watching and have a very blessed day.